Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me. I know it's been a few days, hasn't it? But we are back. I don't know how long I will get to be back for a little while because I tell you, we've got this new company is about running me in the ground. And it's not a new company, it's a new venture, I guess you could call it. We was trying to have things ready to release this past weekend. That didn't happen because we had some technical difficulty and some cross wires on different things. So we're hoping to have everything ready to release this next weekend. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed if nothing happens. So today I wanted to do a video because I'm working on journals today, trying to get those caught up because I'm about 6 behind, I think. I've got them all started and some of them almost finished, but I still like a little bit. And what I thought I would do, I've not done this before. I don't know if anybody else has or not, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it an attempt. Anyway. La, la, la. See, I can't talk. We are going to make some belly band. I'm going to call them belly band tuck spot hidden paper clips. How's that sound? That sounds weird, doesn't it? Anyway, you'll see what we're talking about in just a minute. Let me, I don't want to cut the gentleman in two, so let's go on this end. Now, this is a Tim Holtz paper. It's pretty thick. You'll need to use a thick paper for the background. And then for the other part that we put on, you can just use digitals or whatever. But for the background, the paper needs to be digital. This is a scrapbook paper, so that's what I'm going to use for the background. And I didn't measure, but let's see how big I cut this. I eyeballed it. It's 2.5. So about 2.5 strip. That's what you need. And then this is the full length of the 12 inches. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, that's going to be a little wide, so I'm going to cut a little bit off of it. I am going to cut this end. I think we'll cut it down to maybe, let's see, if I cut that piece off, then I can use that piece somewhere else. So let's see how long this is now. Just give you some measurements in case you want to make them along with me. So cut it at 2.5 by 10. And that should get you a good size piece and it will still fit. Now, I'm not worrying about if my writing goes one way or the other. You can worry over all that if you want to. I'm just using some scrap paper that I had, and it happens to be cut in this direction, so that's the direction I'm going to go. But this paper, anyway, it's got little images on it that go in all different directions, so it doesn't matter. But just keep in mind that you're going to be folding it. Now, these are going to be where you can use them on the side, on the top, on the bottom, wherever you want. So you can just orient your paper depending on where you want to put them on your journal. Or on your journal page, I should say. Now, I got some of these sent to me a while ago in some Happy Mail. Let's see how big these are. These are 2 inches. But you could use the smaller ones. If all you have is the smaller ones, then just use them. Now, I'm going to put this down on here, somewhere near the center. It doesn't have to go exactly, just somewhere near. And you're saying, oh, that's not hidden, Edith. That paper clip is not hidden at all. No, it's not. But it will be in just a minute. Now, you can take another piece of this paper if you want and layer that, but I am going to go to some of my scraps. And I call these scraps because, you know, they're not really scraps, but I think I will go to some of these. And you're going to be covering up a little bit of it, of your underneath paper. So just pick one that you think is going to look really good on the top side. Now these are not necessarily cut scraps, so I'm going to pull that one out and let me go to my little scrap box. So let's look through here. This is my little scrap bag. See if I find some that there's a good piece. We'll just pull out a few, and I could have done this before I started the video, but you know what, I didn't. Okay, let's look at these. I think we've got enough out here that we can choose something from. Oh, I kind of like that. And then I keep going back to this one. I think I'm going to use a piece of this one. I like the greens. They match well. And then there's a little pink in here. Well, something just fell. I don't know what that was, but it scared me. Did you see me jump? Now, I'm going to cut this one down, but I'm not going to cut it down the width of this. I'm going to start this one about right here, just to cover up that paper clip, and I'm going to let it come out a little bit further. So let's just mark it. I'm going to mark it about right there. And you can do yours any way that you want. You don't have to do them like I'm doing them. Believe me. Somebody said they sure didn't miss my Tag-Along Tuesday last week. Well, I did the Tag-Along Tuesday, so I have to go back and check. I did that one. And it's time for us to draw again for our winner for the month. Let's see. I don't want this to come all the way down to the bottom. I'd like for it to come to about right there. So I'm just going to lay it on there and then fold right here. Now the back side, I really don't want it that long. So I think I'll cut it off actually about right there, a little bit shorter. I'll tell you about the size that I'm doing this. I just want to make sure that I cover up my paper clip. Other than that, not worried about how long or short it is. Now this is inspired. I said I didn't think anybody had done these before. Nobody has done the belly bands like this before, but it's inspired by Margreth at Sevenplaza. Hello, Margreth. I watched one of her older videos, and she was doing some hidden paper clips, and she kind of did them this way. Mine are going to be a little bit different. They're not necessarily going to be the little paper clips that you put at the top, but I wanted to give her recognition for being my inspiration. She inspires me to do a lot. She inspires me to buy too much. That's what she does. Everything I see on her channel, I won't see, you know. Now, I'm going to take my little punch, and I'm going to put this in there. And I'm not even going to center it. I'm just going to start at one end and go down. I haven't used this one in a while. I can tell it's kind of stove up. And I just put a little scallop on the side. Don't have to do that. You can leave it squared off. You can round it off. You can do whatever. I just thought this would be cute. I'm going to ink it up before I glue it down, because once you glue it down, it's hard to ink. And I left that folded while I punched, because then the punch places, the front and the back, match up. Okay. Now then, so we're going to go just like that. Now this piece is going to stick up. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit, because we've got the top of that paper clip up here. I like that. That gives you a little bit of a tab there. But if you don't want that, then you can do your paper clips a different way. I kind of like it. So we're going to put some glue on here. I hate that I'm covering up any of this, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Come on. There you go. See, I've been off so long, my glitter glue doesn't even want to work. And I just make sure that I've got a good amount right up next to that paper clip. You don't want that to slip on you. So then we're going to cap that down on there and get it as straight as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it just straight-ish. And then just press them down. And I just take my bond folder and I just go in there around that paper clip. Now there are other ways to do the hidden paper clip things. You just do it the way that you want to do. This is just a little change up. And like I said, I was inspired by Margreth. She didn't turn them into belly bands, but she made some really pretty ones. And then on the same thing on the back, just make sure that you've got your paper covering that little paper clip. And then I just kind of go down at the bottom, make sure everything is sealed over like that. Okay, so there is our little piece so far. I love that. Now I'm going to decorate it up with some different embellishments. I think I'll put maybe a label here or there, and you know, might even put, kind of like that. I might put that one there. These are some of this in here, a lot of these. This I made, I stamped that one. But a lot of these in here are the Tim Holtz Curator, and I know we had been out of the Curator for a while, but it is back in stock. If you want to go check those out. I had quite a few people asking. I just uploaded quite a bit of things today. Let's see. I'd like to have another label up here, but I'm not finding one the size that I want in here. So let's go. Let's see. Nope. Let's go to our other labels. And oh, La Petite Journal, La Petite Journal. I kind of like that one. And I'd like to have something right there. Sorry guys, I got a phone call and I had to be off the phone for a while. I mean, off the video for a while. And while I was off, for some reason, I went ahead and glued these on. I just put a little label there, that label that I made there. And then on the back side, I just put another little label. Now, how this would go on the page, let's just say this is a journal page, which it's not, but let's say it is. Pretend. Okay, so that would slide on, and I would slide it like this. Oh, hold on. Emergency. I think I glued, my glue seeped out just a little bit, so let me open that little piece back up. Right there. All right, open that back up. Normally I check all of those things to make sure the glue doesn't seep, but I got on the phone and I got busy with that and forgot all about it. So that's how it would go on the page, like that. Now this is curling a little bit because of how I just now did the work on it. So it would go on just like that. It's got just a little bit of a tab sticking out, not much. You can make the tab bigger if you wanted, if you want to make these to where they will be the tabs. Now you could put your labels the other way. You can change them around. You can put it on the side. You can come in and put it on the top and then have it as a little top tuck if you want to. And then you've also got this side that you can have another top tuck, or you can put it over here on this side. See, it doesn't leave much. Just this little bit right here is all you got sticking out there. And then you can also put it on the bottom. Now, it's very versatile, so you can put it anywhere you want. I'm going to use them for belly bands, and I'm going to put them on the pocket, or on the page like this. And then what I'll do is take something, let's see what we got here. Take a little notebook or something and stick in there like that. See, that's not going to fall out because you've got that paper clip that's holding it in there. That's what I'm going to do with mine. So let's do a couple more. This time maybe I'll get to do the whole thing for you on the video, which all I did was a little bit of decorating, just showing you how they're made. Let's use this one. And I'm just going to fold it in half. Like that. And I don't know what I've done with my big scissors. I can't find, oh, I think I feel them. Nope, that's not them. I can't find them. I don't know what I've done with them. So that one, we folded like that. I'm going to go ahead and fold this one too, just to get it started. I am expecting another phone call, but maybe, just maybe, I can get this video done before it comes through. There we go. And this one, since the writing goes like this, I think I'd put this one on this side. So I'm going to turn that one that way. Well, this one that way too, I think. Yeah, like that. We'll do that one like that. Let's see. The first thing I want to do is find some paper that I would use on there. Now you can use just your scraps. Just put something on there that would look cute. I kind of like those colors together. I like putting a brighter color on top. Now these other papers that I have here, they're not very bright. They're not very thick, so I don't know if I would use those or not. And you could even make it go this way if you wanted to. I think I might do that. Cut it off about right there. Okay, have I lost my pencil too? I've lost everything. Where is everything? Lost it all. At least I hadn't lost my mind yet. All right, we're going to cut that off right there. There we go. And then this is going to I just want it to come down about right there. So then I'm going to fold the rest of that over. And I'm folding it over before I put my little paper clip on there. Just make sure you get them straight, Edith. Goodness. There we go. So let's put the paper clip on. And I really don't worry if it's right in the center. I just put it on there. I don't think it really matters a lot. This one, I may leave it up just a little bit higher. I'll tell you what, I'm going to punch the corners, around the corners first before I put this on there. And then I'm going to let it be just a little bit more of a tab. A little bit more. And I think I will put it about right there and leave that one sticking out. Let's see. We might need to trim that back off just a tiny bit. They can be different lengths. I just didn't want the back one to be longer than the front. I got to draw for our winner for February too. I'll try to get that done. It may be a little bit later. I think I'm going to do it like that. And then I'll round these corners too, I think. So let's put some glue on here. A little bit less. Okay, about like that. So I put glue a little bit too low. Right. Need to put a little bit more glue in under there. I just want this to lay down on all sides of that paper clip. You don't want your paper clip showing, so add a little bit more glue and then just press that down. And looks like the rest of it is pretty good. Just make sure not to glue this together. I actually have done that a few times. Okay. Now let's put some glue on this side. And again, just press it down around that paper clip. Like that. There we go. And I know that you may say that looks kind of weird, But you could also put another piece of paper on here if you want. You can do some different things. You don't have to leave it exactly like this. You can decorate it up any way that you want. The decorating is what makes it look different. Can't round that top corner, but I can do it like this. I think I can. Yeah. I love this side. That may be the side that I use. I like both of them. Now we can embellish a little bit, and if you want to make yours straight and put this one in the middle of here, you can. I just like that little bit of offset. Like I said, that was inspired by Margreth. She's inspired me way too much lately. Oh, me. Let's see. I kind of like that. There. Let's see if we could put... I'd like to cover some of this up. So I think I might put that label there. That one there. And then I'd like to have a little something right here. It may be a stamped something or a little Tim Holtz Curator. Let's put that little label there. I love the little Curator labels. They're so tiny that they're good to use in the little places that you might have on your journal cards and things. Whoops! Stuck to my hand and I flipped it all over the place. And I don't want these two ends to be even, so I'm just sliding it over that way a little bit. You could put a flower on here if you wanted for a focal point. I don't even think I have a flower cut out except this big one, and I really don't want that one on there. Let's look and see if there's one in here that we might want to use. I like something that didn't cover up everything. That one. What about this one? Almost the same, but a little bit different. It's got a scraggly thing out here. I think I'll put it that way. Like that. And I'll cut that little piece off. There we go. You can still see that label even though part of it's covered. I don't worry about that. Just cut that off. And then we'll ink this one. And put it right there. I like that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of decorating on this side. Now this one could use some flowers, couldn't it? It doesn't have hardly anything on it. Except down here. I don't want to cover that up. Looks too much like ledger paper. And you guys know how I feel about ledger paper. Let's see, I think I'll bring it over just a little, like that. And a little label here, and then maybe a little piece of washi down here. Well, not washi, let's use this. Someone asked me what this was. This is some tape that's been sent to me. And somebody else told me that it was heat-resistant tape. That's what that is. I think it's used in sublimation, that kind of thing, if I'm not mistaken. But somebody sent it to me, so I don't know. I guess you could get it just about anywhere. I think I'll put that one up there, like that. Put a little red piece right there. Again, these are from the Tim Holtz Curator, and we do have them back in stock. I had a lot of people ask, were we going to get any more? We did get some in today. They're just good when you got just a little bitty spot that you need something. All right, there's another. And it would just go on the journal page. Of course, any way that you want, but just watch when you glue those sides that you don't glue this other part together. Sometimes my glue seeps and I do that. And see, you've got a little bitty tab sticking out there that would stick out from your page. Or you can do it at the top, or you can do it from this side, or you can do it from the bottom. They're just fun. I like them. Right, let's see. I don't know which way I'll do this one. I might just use a small piece of this. Bring out that red and pink right there. So I'll cut it right there. Not quite as wide, and it won't fold over as far either. So I don't want to cover up all of this. We'll go like that. Like that right there. Yep. Now I'm going to go ahead and round this corner before I glue anything down. Yeah, that makes it better. And I'm going to put my little paper clip over here. And I'll try to glue it about right there. That'll cover the paper clip and still leave me all of these numbers. Yes, they'll be upside down, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. They're still numbers. I think I might put this label down here at the bottom. This one up at the top. Okay, I think that's enough on that side. We've got that little piece. And then we'll do a little bit on this side. I think I'll bring some of that red around, even though they're not going to be on the same page. Put this on there. Oh, don't want to cover that up. I have to put it right at the top. I've already inked it up now. Got it gluey. Alright, we're going to do that. And then we'll put a little piece up here of something. And I might just run that one that way. You do not have to run your labels the same way. You can run them any way that you want. Run it like that. And there we go. That is another one. Alright guys, there are 3 different ones just showing you how that you can do these. You can keep layering them, do different things. You can make them yours, make them very, very pretty. I just thought I would show you a quick and easy Make It Monday. And I will be back for the drawing for the January and February. Since January's gift was not claimed, we'll have January and February giveaway. I'll be back to do that maybe later this afternoon, if not in the morning. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.